Hi Sidhant, how are
Good
you?
afternoon.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
fine.
So, audible and visible, everything is fine from your side?
Yes, sir. Sir, just yes, sir.
Okay. So, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Sidhant, what is the meaning of your name? Can you please uh, tell about it? Like, what is the meaning of Sidhant?
Sir, Sidhant basically means sir principles.
Okay. Principles, right.
Yes.
Principles. So, what kind of principles or how these principles are reflected in your personality?
Sir, principles like sir integrity, honesty,
Mm-hmm.
sir, sir towards sir sympathy.
Can you give one example of these values or principles from your daily life? You might have come across some kind of incident where you have showed your integrity or sympathy or something. Any example from your own life or daily life?
Sir, I can say sir integrity basically means sir honesty when sir no one is there around you. Sir, I can say that, sir, often, sir, I don't break the traffic rules, even if the traffic, sir, police is not there or the camera is off. So I stick to the rules and regulation and the.
Okay, okay. So what I have found from your CIF form that in your academic career, there is a gap from this 2013 to 2014. There is
Yes,
a
sir.
1 year gap. So
Yes, sir.
why there was a gap of 1 year?
Sir, that gap, sir, I was preparing for engineering entrance exams. IITG.
Okay, then the next year you joined that, right?
No, sir, I joined, sir, one of the, sir, Odisha's government college.
Okay, okay, fine. So right now you're working, I guess, what I found from your CIF.
No,
Oh,
sir. Sir, I was working from 18 to 21. After that, I
okay.
started preparing for sales.
So you have left the job.
Yes, sir. I left the job.
Okay, okay, okay. So you were working as deputy manager at Tata Refractory, right?
Preference.
Okay. So, do you feel that generally people say that these private companies they make their employees work like slaves or they exploit their employees? Do you feel such thing that these capitalists or these private companies they do exploit their employees?
No, sir. Sir, I don't have such opinions, sir. But there is in every kind of job is challenging, and there is some kind of target to be achieved.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
I don't.
as you told that you have left your job and then you started preparing. So what motivated you to prepare for the civil service? This is number one. And the second one is why you have left that job? You were, I think, one of the most trusted and famous company that is Tata Refactory.
Yes, sir. Sir, from the starting, I had an inclination for the civil services. Sir, and it was decided since my sir, starting of the graduation. But I also joined a job to get a base for my career option. And in job, sir, I started preparing for the services, but I could not do justice to my job. So, sir, I decided to quit and give a full-fledged preparation for the exam.
Okay, so that is the thing why you have led. That means simultaneously you could not do that. This is what you told me, right?
Sir, another factor is that, sir, while in job, sir, I used to stay in connect to 250 to 300 people on regular basis, sir, professionally and personally. Sir,
Mm-hmm.
and that also inspired me that civil service as a dynamic platform will serve me an opportunity to serve the society at large also.
So, have you had any kind of experience of this Tata refactory which you can use in this civil service if you qualify?
Yes, sir. That 3 years of core experience and my field activity will immensely help me. Sir, primary, it has helped me in team management. My social skills have improved and I really connect well to the people at the ground level. Sir, and I have developed, sir, the leadership quality. My planning and resource allocation it is one of my strength. So I think it will be a great help in my service career.
Okay. So, what I found, you have written numismatic, I guess, the collection of those coins, right? This is as your hobby.
Yes,
So,
sir.
anything you please enlighten us that how this kind of hobby will help you in your administration or this particularly governance as we see in the or what is the requirement of civil service.
Sorry, sir. There was some issue, sir.
Okay, I was asking this question that your hobby as numismatics, how
Yes, sir.
this hobby will help you in the administration.
Sir, in the administrative field, sir, I think, sir, I used to get the knowledge about various societies, sir, and the administrative and political structure of that society from the coinage system and their economic, how the economics has developed of a country or a region. Sir, I can use that knowledge in my administrative service.
Okay. So in your career, you were involved in NCC, I guess, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes. What was the objective or the purpose of this NCC?
So NCC is basically a student arm doing of at the student level, army wing of at the student level, and it basically during the Bangladesh Liberation War and the second Indo-Pakistan War, they have served as a second line of defense. But after that, NCC, the student wing was not prepared for the war-like crisis situation. But the sole motive was to make the young or the youth generation mentally and physically stronger and to infuse the spirit of nationality in them.
Okay. So do you think the purpose of this NCC was fulfilled or served? Because no such instances we found that after this liberation war or something, we did not find any kind of participation from NCC side or only thing we see this parade of 26 January or 15th August. Did you find such thing or do you feel the relevance of this NCC have lost?
No, sir. Sir, the NCC site is not only limited to the warfield. Sir, NCC and other sir wings of where the youth are trained have sir helped during disasters, natural disasters or accident like crisis. So, sir, also in management of, sir, we see during the management of Bali Jatras and big festivals, sir, student guides and volunteers, there is help to the society also.
Okay. So one such extension of this question, another question is like, what is your take on Agnivir, the scheme which has been implemented in army, the 4 year service period? So what is your take on this? Because there are difference of opinion among the government, opposition, as well as ex-servicemen also. What is your take on this?
Sir, in my personal opinion, I think it is one of the great scheme and it will provide ample of opportunity to the nation in the in the case of the numerical strength of army. Sir, another it will provide a 4 years of experience to the young generation and they will know the value of patriotism and nationalism at the greatest level.
So, as per your personal opinion, it's a great one, but why such opposition across the like spectrum among the army personnel itself, among the opposition, among the youths also, those who wanted to join this Agnipir. Why such opposition?
Sir, I think there is not so much of, sir, after retirement benefits that are generally given to the, sir, in the generalized army sector. But after these 4 years, such, sir, retirement schemes are not available, I think.
So what are the then? Okay, this is one aspect you highlighted. There is no such lucrative after retirement benefits. But why Agnibir was implemented? What are the main motive of government?
Sir, as we know, sir, there are, sir, border crisis in our, sir, so in three direction of our border, like, sir, there is Myanmar and Bangladesh issue, sir, and another in the northern sector there is China, and the western sector there is the issue of Pakistan. So, sir, to increase our numerical strength and to strengthen the security potential of India, sir, this step has been taken.
See, if you just go before the Agnivir, we had also this kind of size of the army. We have a decent size of army across the countries. Yeah, we can say through that old process also we can recruit more and we can deploy more armies in our borders or the countries where you just highlighted. Why then Agnivir? So that is the my question. What this Agnivir makes the difference?
Sir, the geopolitical dynamics and the scenario is changing, sir, very rapidly in this growing world. So India, in a futuristic mind, has prepared this scheme.
Okay. Can you, since you're optionally sociology, can you throw some light on this, like sociological perspective of Agnivir?
Sociological perspectives are, sir, if I see the functionalist perspective,
Hmm.
then it is beneficial for the security of the country. It provides early job to the at a very young age, sir, and it will lead to the reducing unemployment rate, sir. And if I see in a Marxist lens, sir, then it can be like, sir, exploitation of the youth, and the government taking undue advantage on in political motives.
Okay. So although you supported Agnivir, but still you say government is taking uh, uh, unduly advantage and exploiting the youth. Anyway,
So it is through a sociological lens.
okay, fine. So my next and last question is, you have given OTS, transport service, as the fifth preference. Why?
So I think, sir, it will be a very challenging job for me, sir, and transportation and sector is, sir, is one of the most challenging sector in our society, which contribute to 14% of the GDP is lost in the logistics.
So, if I mean, this is most challenging, but still you are avoiding this. That's why you have kept labor and other service before this OTS, transport service, I guess.
No,
So you want
sir,
to
in
accept
case
the
of,
challenge or you want to avoid the challenge?
sir, I will get, sir, more interaction with the people in case of labor service and administrative service. So I care those in my private.
The kind of infrastructure development, specifically the roadways or highways, what we have seen under the leadership of Mr. Nitin Gadkari, do you think in the next, what we are expecting by 2047, India is expecting a developed country? And that is the goal, and government is doing in a positive manner. But the kind of infrastructure we are looking into, the quality of infrastructure specifically, I would say, the recent this highways or the in the monsoon season, we have seen the kind of quality work we have done or we have seen. What do you think government will be able to achieve the target of this developed country in terms of infrastructure by 2047? Or we need to do something more or improve our quality of infrastructure?
Sir, I think, sir, there are already various schemes and projects going on this line, sir, like PM Gati Shakti and the Sagarmala project. Sir, there should be more expedition of project and timely completion and proper allocation of the funds so that there is sir, quality infrastructure can be built.
Okay, so that's it from my side. Chandramouli sir, you can carry on.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello, Sidhant. I hope all is well.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so sir has already asked many questions from your CIF, and I think I'll try to take you somewhat into extra things also. My first question to you is, Odisha is number one in which all raw materials?
Sir, Odisha is number one in chromite, sir, nickel,
Manganese,
manganese, and bauxite.
bauxite. Okay. Second question is like even after having those much of resources, there are a lot of issues of development going on in Odisha.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you feel are the core issues, and how do you suggest some solution to it?
Sir, the core issues in the mining sector, sir, can be, sir, sir, we have, sir, very outdated technology, sir, low manpower skills, and, sir, financial constraints, sir, environmental issue. And as we know, sir, Odisha is one of the scheduled tribe. So there is a problem of rehabilitation and of tribes which can be seen in the Niyamgiri issue of Sir Vedanta case. So these are few issues, sir, in the mining sector.
What will be your solution?
Sir, solution, sir, as of now, sir, we are conducting, sir, start of Odisha and the Odisha Innovation Conclave, sir, for which we are bringing investment and, sir, great minds so that we can develop our, sir, Odisha as a state. Sir, apart from that, I think an integrative solution to the tribal issues can be done, and we can set role models for which they can be inspired.
Okay, okay. Have you heard a story of Kheri tigress?
Share it as this. No, sir.
Okay, so how many tiger reserves do you have in Odisha?
Sir, we have, sir, two tiger reserves. Sir, one is Simlipar and another is Satkosia.
Satkosia. And if I may ask you, like, do we have some biosphere reserve also there in Odisha, a biosphere reserve?
Yes, sir.
Which one that would be?
Sir, that one is Simlipar Biosphere Reserve.
Okay. And do we also have some Ramsar sites there in Odisha?
Yes, sir. 6 Ramsar sites.
Okay. Some any just few of them if you can name.
Sir, Hirakud, Tampara, Onsuka Lake, Chilika Lake, Bhitarkanika, and Goir.
Okay. We also have a Satkosia gorge also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So total we have is 7, I think.
Sir, six
Okay, six,
Ramsar.
six. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Now, if my second question is, have you been to Jagannath Temple?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And have you been to any other Nagar style architecture?
Sir,
Any
Konark
other?
Temple.
Other than Odisha?
Other than Odisha, currently I'm not able to recall, sir.
Okay. Have you heard of this Kashi Vishwanath Temple?
Yes, sir, I have heard that.
Can you just have a difference between how Kashi Vishwanath Temple and Jagannath Temple are similar or different?
Sir, I don't know about the architecture style of Kasi Vishwanath.
Okay, of Jagannath, you know.
Yes, sir, government. I have
What is this dual? What is this dual or dula of this architecture of Odisha?
The Devulo, sir, is basically a conical style of sir temple making. That is one of the part of sir Nagara style,
Hmm.
sir, and it basically contains the Jagomohan.
It contains the Jagmohan. No, no, the temple might be containing the Jagmohan. Dula is that structure only.
Yes, sir, structure, sir, elevated structure with sir conical sir at the top.
Okay, okay. There was the issue of pesticides. A lot of issues of pesticide remnants in Odisha. Do you know about the issue?
No, sir.
Okay, what is the status of agriculture in Odisha right now?
Sir, agriculture, sir, contribute to 24% of GDP.
Hmm. What else? Like, which are the major products there?
The products are, sir, you can say, sir, rice, wheat, sir, jute cultivation. These are few of the products.
Okay. And if I say that there are issues of forest versus development issues going on, we had a recent amendment to the forest laws. Can you comment on anything about the recent amendments and how they are going to impact the forest conservation there in Odisha?
Sir, the recently 2006, sir, the Forest Dweller Act, we can say that the Gram Sabha is empowered in the scheduled area. Sir, Gram Sabha is empowered to give the permission while taking mining lease, sir, and access to sir minerals and other sir drinking water and minor forest produce. Sir,
Okay,
I
my
think,
question was about the Forest Conservation Act 1980 that was amended in 2023. The very recent amendment that has happened.
I am not able to recall the amendments.
Okay, it is normally said that there is a paradox between environment and development. Like since Odisha has a lot of resources, yet there are forested areas that we have to conserve. So,
Yes, sir.
can you give me an idea about PVTGs?
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
So they are, sir, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Sir, Odisha have sir 13 PVTGs. Sir, and their criteria is that they are on the verge of extinctions. Their population is very low. So they face a crisis. They have a crisis, language crisis, and they are the most poverty-stricken and the underdeveloped people among the tribes.
Okay, any news about Dongriya Kond that was there?
Yes, sir. Sir, one of the student from that child, sir, recently got selected in the MBBS exam, sir, NEET exams.
Okay, what else? Dongriya Kond of Niyamgiri Hills have been too much in news.
Yes, sir, sir. It was due to the sir land encroachment of Vedanta for mining lease, sir, and they sir revolted against the government and the company itself, and the project was halted.
Okay, what is the language that they speak? Dongriya Kond? Any idea?
Sir, I think Kui language.
Kui language, okay. Does it have a script?
Yes, sir. It has a script.
No, that is the only point. It does not have a script. Kui is the language that they speak, but that Kui language does not have a script. Okay, if I were to rank Odisha as per the area of the state or the size of the state of our country, which rank it would be given according to area?
Sir, I am not sure, sir, but I think it will come around sixth or seventh.
It is ninth. It is ninth ranked as per the size of the state, as per the area. Okay, and can you please also let me know, like, what is the dichotomy that is going on? The western part of Odisha, northwestern part of Odisha is good of resources, good with resources.
Sir.
But then the eastern part of the Odisha is developing, but not the western part. Why is it happening?
So basically, sir, I can say the transportation is the main cause, sir, because of which we get, sir, well-connected airways in Bhubaneswar. Sir, we have the airport at Bhubaneswar, and sir, the port facility are also concentrated in the coastal lanes.
Okay, can you please tell me some soil types of Odisha?
Sir, in the coast, sir, we find the alluvial soil or the coastal soil. Sir, and the saline soil. Sir, in the mountainous region, sir, there is mountainous soil, and the major
Where are the
soil of
mountains? Where are
Odisha,
the mountains?
sir, like the rolling uplands and the, sir, like our Garjat Hills range and Odisha, sir, major soil of Odisha is the, sir, red and laterite soils.
Okay, and red and laterite soil, is it good for cultivation?
Sir, it is good for dry farming.
Good for
Dry farming.
dry farming.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and laterite soil is used in the construction of something. What is it?
Construction of bricks.
Bricks. Okay. How many steel plants are there in Odisha?
Sir, exactly, sir. Number wise, sir, I can't say, but few
Okay,
names, sir, I
some
can.
good names that you know, some important names that you know.
Sir, we have, sir, Tata Steel in Kalinganagar.
Okay,
Sir, Bhushan Steels.
okay,
Sir, we have, sir, Jindal Steels.
ठीक है. There's a
Sir,
Mittal
and we
Steel
have,
also coming up in Kendrapara.
sorry, sir.
Mittal Steel coming up in the Kendrapara area.
Sir, I have no idea.
Okay, okay, not a problem. What is this diamond triangle of Odisha? The
Sir,
diamond triangle of Odisha.
recently I cannot recall, but I can guess, sir, Lalitgiri,
Hmm.
sir, Udayagiri, sir, and another one,
Ratnagiri.
like this.
So exactly, these are the heritage Buddhist sites, and we are trying to connect them. So these are the diamond, maybe triangle of Odisha. And the last question to you is about some international relations. I would maybe know from you, uh, what is exactly India's and the neighborhood relation going on right now? And you being an ambassador, what would you do to correct it?
Sir, the current political situation is, sir, very unstable, seeing the, sir, politically and economically. Sir, our neighborhood situation is likely unstable, sir, as Sri Lanka was going through an economic crisis, and we see the, sir, Bangladesh, there is an, sir, changeover of the government. Sir, in Myanmar, there is, sir, civil crisis is going on, and in, sir, uh, Myanmar, sir, and in Pakistan, there was also a military coup which was taken over, sir, recently in last year, sir. Sir, I think, sir, and in Afghanistan, there is also, sir, the Taliban issue. Sir, I think, sir, India should continue its, sir, dialogue and discussions like we have done in the past, sir, and gradual, sir, investments, and we can continue our, sir, relationship.
Okay, so maybe we had Sri Lanka issues, we have Maldives issue, we have Myanmar issues, we have Nepal issues, we have Pakistan issues. Like almost all the countries are troubled only, except for Bhutan, which is
Yes,
still
sir.
trying to help you. But that's the only way out that we can have a discussion and dialogue. Okay, so that would be all from my side. I think Kichuk sir will ask you now.
Okay, so hello Sidhant, how are you?
Hi, sir. I am fine, sir.
Actually, I have been watching you for almost 30 minutes now, but I see that there is a lack of a smile on your face. So that is one thing. Like in the beginning itself, I would like to say you that when you are answering something, you should be having that smile on your face. You should be having that confidence, which must be reflecting on your face. Okay. Now, I have some questions for you. Like you have done mechanical engineering, so can you tell me when do we have the celebration of Engineers Day?
Sorry, sir. No idea.
Okay. Okay, Sidhant, there is one thing like if we talk about Odisha, right now what we see that in the recent ILO surveys, we have seen that Odisha is having very high prevalence of unemployment among the educated youth. And it has been seen that from 2005 to 2024, it is further declining. So, what is this? What are the factors behind this high prevalence of unemployment, especially among the educated youths in Odisha, and why it is like declining furthermore?
Sir, it can be like, sir, there is a gap between the education and the skill required in the job lines. Sir, that is one of the main issues. Sir, because of which, sir, youth are not satisfied with the job offer, and and they are not also competent with the job role the company is seeking.
Okay, and if we talk about like, can you tell me what is the contribution of different sectors of economy in Odisha's GDP?
Sir, agriculture contribute around, sir, 24%. Sir, manufacturing contribute around, sir, 28%. Sir, and service sector contribute around 40%.
24, 28, and 40. Okay. Okay, and you have mentioned that like if it you have mentioned cricket as your hobby.
Sir,
Okay, so can you tell me like in the present times, like we had recently this T20 World Cup also, and before that we have the Cricket World Cup, ICC World Cup. So can you tell me the name of those players who have been selected as player of the series, man of the series in both these formats?
sir, sir, in T20, sir, Jasprit Bumrah was the man of this series. Sir, in the final, sir, Virat Kohli was the man of the match.
Okay, in T20
Yes, sir.
and in the main World Cup ODI series.
Sir, in main World Cup, sir, man of the final was, sir, Travis Head.
Okay,
Sir, and
and
man
man
of
of
the
the
series, sir, man of the series, sir, I'm not able to recall.
okay, fine. Can you tell me like which country has won most number of or highest number of T20 World Cup?
T20 World Cup.
Yes.
Sir, T20 World Cup, sir, I think, sir, West Indies and Australia, sir, they have equal number of trophies.
Okay. Uh, Now there is one more thing like if we talk about Odisha, we have got a new government right now, and it has been almost 2 3 months. So, do you can you tell me about some new schemes by the new government in Odisha?
Sorry, sir, new schemes.
Some new scheme which has been launched by the new government in Odisha. Some
Sir,
schemes which have.
one of the most, sir, recently highlighted scheme is the, sir, Subhadra Yojana that is going on.
Sorry again.
Sir, Subhadra Yojana.
And what are the like elements of this scheme?
Sir, it is one of the, sir, women empowerment scheme. So that is decided to give an amount of 50,000 rupees in a span of, sir, 5 years. Sir, in a, sir, 10, sir, in an, sir, 10 installments.
Okay. Any other scheme?
Sir, not able to recall, sir.
Okay, no problem. Uh, if we talk about Odisha, there is one thing like we are getting cyclones very much frequently in Odisha. So can you tell me what is the cyclone season in India as a whole? What is the period of
So,
cyclone season in India?
cyclone, sir, is, sir, basically during, sir, June or July. Sir, May and, sir, June, and another period from October and November.
Okay. And can you tell me what is the reason behind this October number of cyclone period?
So
What
it
are the
is due to,
reasons?
sir, retreating, sir,
Retreating wind. Any
retreating.
other factor?
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. Um, can you give me the names of a few major cyclones in Odisha in the last 20, 30 years?
Sir, one cyclone is that's a 1999 sir super cyclone. Sir,
Okay.
Phylline is there. Sir, Hudud.
Okay. Uh, in the cyclone, like if we talk about Odisha, we have seen that from 1999 super cyclone to the present times, uh, the number of like casualties due to cyclone has come down. So, what are the major actions which have been taken by the Odisha government in order to mitigate this cyclone related challenge?
Sir, first of all, sir, post 1999, sir, we have created the State Disaster Management Authority. Sir, we have better, sir, early warning system and preparedness. Sir, we have converted the coastal areas and we have made, sir, those, sir, relief and reclamation centers, sir, and schools and other government buildings in the regions have been, sir, designed and their manufacturing as, sir, very cyclone, sir, resistant.
Okay. One last question. Can you evaluate the stand of India on Israel-Hamas conflict?
Sir, India believes in territorial integrity and independent solution to it, sir. And India's stand is that, sir, war is not the solution at this time.
Okay. So
And
that,
Sir,
yes,
India keeps good relation both with Palestine and Israel.
but I have asked about Israel and Hamas.
Sorry,
I'm not
sir.
asking about Israel and Palestine conflict. I'm asking about Israel and Hamas conflict.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
Hamas is, sir, one of the rebellion group of, sir, Lebanon, sir, sponsored by, sir, Iran.
Okay. So that will be all questions from my side. Over to JD sir for observation.
Yes, Sidhant. So formally the interview is over. Now it's observation time. My few observations are the first thing, you are contradicting your answer with respect to the Agniveer, right? When I asked about your take on Agniveer, and then I asked about the sociological interpretation or perspective of Agniveer, and there was a contradictory view. So we have to refrain from that. Once you take a stand on a particular view, then continue that. Uh, so please try to avoid such contradictory thing, because you already told it's a great scheme, and then you said this government is taking duly advantage or something. So this is one aspect. Second aspect, in my questions part, you have not said sorry. Almost every question you tried to answer, and few things or few questions you have, although you did not know about it, still you tried to answer, which is something I find very surprising. It's not that you can't say, sorry, sir, I don't know, sir, I can't recall, because uh, this is also an answer, what we generally say. This is also an answer in a polite manner with all humility. You can say sorry, uh, rather than bluffing or something, what do we call? And see, I think Kinsuk sir also highlighted this thing, that you seem to be less confident because you think yourself that you have cleared this both the exams, and among 8 or 9,000 students you have qualified the mains, and you are one of this 1367 students. So you should be confident for that, and confidently you answer yourself whatever questions would be asked. And my last observation would be, yes, uh, confidence one part I just highlighted, and then the uh, whenever you answer something, you just, I think, I just forget that exact situation where you can take the like, sir, can I speak something, or can I take a minute or few seconds, something kind of permission, or what you call, you can ask to the interview board, and then obviously they would say yes, then you can start speaking or something. Okay, so these are few observations of mine, but one which is strong one, which is the contradictory thing, which you need to be taken care of, or that should be taken care of. Okay, so that's it from my side. Chandramouli sir, your
Yes,
observation.
sir. Okay, so Siddharth, I found you very interesting and you are knowledgeable person. And if you maybe if my words are going to become true, I can see your name coming in the list. What I feel, I find that charm in you. Of course, there are few things as noted by our Kinshuk sir and JD sir that you have to give smile. You have to be very charming there. So like, see, you are going to give this examinations interview now. Like the people who would have reached this stage, they should be troubled, but you have already reached this. So you should have that smile on your face always while answering. And you are,
Sir,
of course, you.
actually, sir, I am not able to see myself in the screen, sir.
Acha, not a problem. There also you may not be seeing yourself. No, you will be having the faces only in front of you. So we'll not have a mirror there. So it should be a natural thing on your face. It should be a very natural thing. Like you have knowledge. What I could assess is you have knowledge. That is the most beautiful part of it. And you have the courage to answer also. Like you take risks. That is also fine for me. But then you have to be charming while you answer. Now, suppose if you don't know the answer, of course, we are not going to bluff there, and there are ways to deny the answers also. Like you say, while you were answering to JD sir, you said few times no. Like Agnivir is, sir says Agnivir is this, you said no. We cannot say this in front of the board. You can say it here, fine, we are rehearsing something, but there you'll have to say, sir, I beg to differ. I have my different views on this. I have some separate views on this. So you'll have to be in that manner, you have to go. And you have been answering this confidently also. You have the ideas, but try to be maybe articulating your words in such a manner that it gives the speaker, maybe whosoever is listening you, they also enjoy this. Like your answers are fine, but that answers lack that rhythm. Like if you're answering about India neighborhood, you were like, "Sun lo, sunna hai to," like you want to hear it, please hear it. So you should go inside it and should give some rhythm to it. That's why these are the issues here, these are the issues here, this is my solution, this is my solution. That confidence, if it comes, I can bet you are top 10. If that lacks, you can still find your name. And if that also is not there, maybe we are not getting through. But I can see that you have that knowledge. You can just work on your personality, charm, rhythm, and you are going to get through. That is my call. Kinshuk sir.
Okay, so Siddhant, like first, like I told you about the confidence thing, even Tanwali sir and Jatadhari sir has told you about this. Second thing is like if we are saying one thing, that when you are trying to answer something, you are trying to answer it in smallest, like the minimum number of words. For example, there was a question from Tanwali sir that do we have any biosphere reserves in Odisha? So you said simply that yes, but you didn't tell the name. When sir asked you again that, okay, what are the names? Then you started telling that, okay, these are the names of uh, the biosphere reserve. So suppose that if there is a question like this, do we have any biosphere reserve? You can say that yes, there are two biosphere reserves, this one and that one. Okay. So this is one thing, like in most of the questions, you were trying to like end your answers abruptly. So try to discuss, try to like add a few more points, not only yes or no thing. You have to tell a few more points about this. So this is also one of the things. Second thing is even JK sir has pointed out this, uh, uh, but JD sir has asked you one question about your preference for the job, and in that you have said that this is quite a challenging job. So since you are going into the civil services, you cannot say that this is a challenging job, so I will not do it. Okay. You can say that my preference is this, or I prefer it more than it. But you cannot say that it is a challenging job and hence you are shying away from doing it. Yeah. So that will be like reflecting the negative part of your personality. Yeah. So try to see that it's my preference, but uh, if you compare the like this transport thing and other services, my preference is going for administrative one or other one. Okay. That is one observation. There is another thing like if we look at one more aspect, there are some basic facts which you should be aware about. For example, sir has asked about what is the like area wise, what is the position of Odisha. So few things like area of Odisha, population, literacy rate, contribution of different sectors to the economy. So you should have updated data about this. That what is the contribution of different sectors to the economy. Even like suppose you are engineer, so you have to know that when is engineers day. Okay. So these are some basic facts which you should be aware about. Okay. Rest all other things are fine. Like in most of the questions, you have been able to answer this. Like you have been able to discuss about global issues also, even about the issues in Odisha also, national issues also. So that is the best part that you have knowledge. Even sir has pointed out. So work on personality and a few things like the basic facts and all that will add to your like advantage. When is your interview?
So I have on 4th of October.
Acha, 4th of October. So you have sufficient amount of time. You can practice on all these things. Okay. So thank you
Sir, I
and
have
all the best.
actually
Yes.
started my preparation, sir, 2 days back.
Okay. Okay. So no problem. Okay. So all the best from my side.
And please
Thank you.
prepare your that attestation form also. And this complete interview has been recorded and it will be given to you. Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you. You can leave now, right? Sidhant, you can leave. Yes.